Hello everybody again. This is another YouTube video review. This time we're looking at the KWA KMP9. This is a gas blowback submachine gun from KWA. Bit of real steel history just to start us off. The real MP9 started out in life as the Steyr TMP. Steyr then sold the rights to Brugger and Fomet, who made some internal and external changes, and the result from them was the MP9. This is why it does look a lot like the TMP from Modern Warfare 2, where some of you may know it from. Okay, in the review. Oh, before we start, this bit up here is a Magpul rail sling attachment point. This does not come with the gun, this is something I've added afterwards. Okay. Gun features a side folding rear stock. When it's extended, it makes it very, very comfortable into your shoulder, so you can get a good grip on the weapon. With the stock unfolded, the gun is about 52.7 centimeters long, and when the stock is collapsed, which you do so by pushing in that little button right there, it locks into place on the side, locks in that little groove there. Very, very solid, not going to come out. With the stock unfolded, or sorry, collapsed I should say, the gun is about 31 centimeters long, so it is very, very short, means it's perfect for a little backup weapon or for CQB. No problem going around corners with this thing. Moving on, at the back here we have the charging handle. We've got a working bolt as well. Pull that back, and the bolt lock is here. Okay, if I pull this back, then you can see the bolt locks open, gas blowback. If I hit the bolt release on the other side, slams forward. Okay, on this side we have, obviously we've got the rear sight and the front sight. I'll show you them now. Let's fold that. Okay. In my view, these rear sights are not they're not the best. With the stock extended, when you try and get your cheek on there, it's sometimes quite difficult, especially if you've got goggles or mesh goggles or something like that on. It can be quite difficult to see down the sights, so I'd recommend a micro red dot or something similar, but probably best if you've got it on a riser. Okay, on this side here we have the magazine release. This is the fire selector. We have this side, and then I'm not sure if you can see, we have a single red dot, that signifies semi-auto fire, and on that side we have 3 red dots, which simulates full auto fire. The full auto on this is very impressive, I'm going to say. It's about 1300 rounds per minute, meaning it's pretty impressive indoors. It's also very, very loud. Here is the bolt release. Up here we have a B&T trademark, along with the MP9 trademark. We have this model. It has a integrated forward grip. There is another model which has a small rail on the front of there. However, with this kind of weapon, it's almost preferable, well, maybe not preferable, but almost a necessity to actually have a front grip on it. So in my eyes, I'd rather have the one that's integrated into the weapon, makes it very, very secure, rather than having to add an extra one after. Up top here, we do have a 20mm rail, which means you can attach optics or anything if you want. And on this side, we have a rail on the side, which is good if you want to add a torch or laser or something like that. Okay, on this side, we have some more trademarks. Here we have Swiss made, we have another B&T trademark, and then we have Cal 6mm BB, and then on the bolt here actually, we have Cal 9mm by 19, and then a serial number, which is quite a nice afterthought. Safeties. This gun features a trigger safety. Okay, you should be able to see the trigger has what looks like 2 parts to it. If you just try and push one of the side parts, then the trigger will not move all the way back. This middle part actually moves. See my finger? There we are. When it's depressed like that, if you pull it again, the actual trigger will move all the way to the back. The gun does not feature a slide lock safety or fire select, so to speak, safety such as the M4 does. So this trigger safety is about all it has. The outer barrel up here is made of steel. You can attach aftermarket pieces here, so it will allow you to attach a suppressor or something, but this is just the standard version. This gun comes in 3 different colours. It comes in black, dark earth and forest green, which is the colour we have here. The body is made of a nylon reinforced polymer, which means it's very light, but it's also very, very strong. The real gun, I also believe, is made of polymer in places. Not entirely sure, so please don't quote me on that. But overall, I much prefer the polymer on this to a metal gun. It feels very, very solid. The outer barrel here is steel. I think I already mentioned that. The inner barrel is also metal, and that has a dimension of, let me just find it. It's 140 millimeters long and has an inner diameter of 6.05 millimeters. This gun shoots about 330 feet per second on green gas. Obviously that's temperature dependent. It was chronoed the other day, very cold here in the UK at the moment, and it was only shooting about 310 feet per second, so it's there or thereabouts. Being a KWA, it does feature KWA's very, very good NS2 gas system. The rate of fire is about 20 BBs per second, which roughly translates to about 1300 a minute, but obviously you don't have a 1300 rounds mag. So, moving on to the magazines, let's put that down for a second. These are the type of magazines it takes. Okay, these are KWA KMP9 mags. They hold 48 rounds. Fill from the top, as per usual. Pull the spring down, sorry, and it locks into place down there. Allow you to load the BBs in there. They are double stacked mags. Gas goes into the bottom. You don't need very much pressure at all to fill these, just a little bit of pressure and you'll hear the gas go in. On the sides, we do have markings on this side. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30, which would obviously signify if there was real bullets in here, there'd be gaps here to allow you to see how many mags you had left, how many bullets even. Magazines themselves are very, very weighty. When they're full of gas and BBs, they're even heavier. As a result, I'd reckon about half the weight of the gun comes from the magazine. This is usually the case with gas guns, but it's more prominent on a submachine gun like this. Overall, the whole weight of the gun weighs about 1.8 kilos, so it's just under 2. Means it's nice and light, carry it around in all day and you'll never notice it. Okay, this gun was bought from airsoftarmory.co.uk. Good service, recommend them to anybody. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this gun. Hop-up adjustment should be noted. You have to pull the bolt back, and KWA provide a tool to do this. In there, you put the tool in and turn it left or right to adjust the hop. Overall, pretty sure that concludes it all. If you have any questions or anything, please post them in the comments below and I will endeavour to answer them to the best of my abilities. Also, check out Yoss's Airsoft Odyssey for latest news and reviews and stuff. And yeah, please check out any of the other videos on my channel if you want to. Thank you very much. Please like the video, helps a great deal. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.